Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm back with you with another visit. This is actually the second attempt at making the video. The first one I was talking to you for 3 minutes and then I got a notification and I knew it would be loud for you, so I redid the video. I turned the notification and the alarm, the ringer off, so that won't be loud for you if anybody should call or if I get a text. Yeah. So now I gotta remember what I said and what I gotta say again. Yeah, I'm just at home. Still using a walker after hip surgery. So for those of you who don't know, I fell and fractured my hip. So it's now been 10 days since I had hip surgery. And I'm still using the walker. The pain is a lot better than it was, but I still need the walker. So, yeah, 10 days after surgery, but I still need the walker. Yeah. I'm just letting my body heal and letting it take its time to heal, not rushing it or anything. Just being gracious to my body, letting it heal at its own pace. I think that's the way to go, and not try to rush anything. Yeah. So, but if I'm just sitting here or laying down, sleeping, there's no pain. Yeah, but I still need the walker for sure. It's okay. So I still can't drive, so I didn't go to Aldi to get my produce. Instead, I got Walmart delivery, everything, including produce, delivered to me at my house yesterday. I bought fruit, vegetables, potatoes, sweet potatoes, other stuff. Yeah, household stuff too that I needed. Water, distilled water. Yeah, I bought sweet potatoes too. Sweet potatoes are so cheap right now because it's sweet potato season and they're cheap and fresh right now. I think it's potato season too. Yeah, all the root vegetables. It's because winter. I think winter is sweet potato season and potato season. Although they do have it all year round, the sweet potatoes are, I think, not as fresh as the winter months, November and December. Yeah, so take advantage of it. Sweet potatoes are really cheap and fresh not right now, so take advantage of it. So I bought a bag of those, and yeah, actually I'm gonna cook some today. Cook sweet potatoes today. Yeah, no, I'll cook it tomorrow because today I have yellow potatoes and Brussels sprouts leftovers. Sometimes I cook a whole big pot, and the veggies would last me like 2 days. Yeah. It's also pear season. Yeah. So pears are really sweet and delicious right now. So I've been getting those. Yeah. And I've been getting grapes. I got tomatoes too and a English cucumber. I bought just one English cucumber. They didn't give me a fresh one. It came like a little bit mushy. I knew they didn't give me a fresh one because they're supposed to be firm, you know. But the people who choose your produce, they don't care. At least my other produce look fine. That's why for produce I usually go myself. And for produce I would just go to Aldi myself. Plus it's cheaper there. Not by much, but yeah. I bought more pink lady apples. So Walmart didn't have them organic. But Aldi, interestingly, usually have everything more things that are organic than Aldi. But for pink lady apples, Walmart didn't have organic. And so I just bought the non-organic ones because I don't really like the other varieties of apples as much as pink lady. So I don't really care, I guess, if it's not organic, because if I get something that I don't like to eat, I wouldn't eat them. So I'd rather just get them conventional and know that I would eat them, you know, instead of getting something that I don't really like, that's organic, that I wouldn't actually eat because I didn't like them. So I'm not too strict about things being organic. Hardly anything I bought is organic. Let me think. I don't think anything I bought at Walmart was organic. Nothing. Because I bought, for vegetables, I just bought them frozen. None of them were like fresh produce. They're frozen. Frozen peas, frozen broccoli. I already had frozen Brussels sprouts and frozen green beans in my refrigerator. None of that stuff is organic, but I don't care. You know, I don't care too much about it. Yeah, let me think. Actually, nothing I bought at Walmart, nothing I bought yesterday was organic. I think most of the things I buy is not organic. Oh, the bananas. I bought one bunch of bananas, and they were organic. Because organic bananas are still very cheap. Now, if something's organic and they cost a lot more than the conventional, then I'm still going to buy conventional. Like the yellow potatoes. Organic costed a lot more, so I just went with conventional. I don't care. I'm gonna eat it anyway. I don't care, you know. I do what I can, but I'm not gonna spend too much more. It is a whole lot more than conventional. I'm not gonna get it organic. Some of you will probably disagree. I remember my mom telling me a long time ago. Now she's in heaven now. She's gone to heaven a long time ago. But when she was with me, she would tell me, "Don't care about organic, non-organic. It's just the price. Only the price is the difference." So she didn't even believe that organic is really organic. But the medical medium, I think he tries to get his stuff organic, but I don't think everything he got was organic either. But I think he does try to get organic. I remember he doesn't ever stress that you gotta buy organic. He doesn't do that. So I don't think he's all that strict about things having to be organic. Though he, in his cooking live stream, I remember he did say in one of his cooking shows that the the potatoes he's using is organic. Yeah. So he does go out of his way to pay more for organic. He is a lot richer than me though. But I mean he's not super rich. Yeah, I mean he's not super wealthy because he uses a lot of his own money for to help people, and he really doesn't make a lot on his books. Yeah. And Adam, I remember you saying in your comment that you fell on the stairs going home carrying a pizza one time, and your first instinct was to protect the pizza. So you managed to protect it, and you're banged up in the process, but you're okay. So I'm glad you're okay, Adam. I'm glad you didn't get seriously hurt. Yeah. Well, I was reading up on hip surgeries, and I wanted to know Can hip fractures happen at any age? And Google said yes, it does happen at any age, though for younger people it usually happens in a trauma like a sports injury or car accident. Yeah. And so and for minor falls it happens to the elderly. So yeah, there you have it. I hope it doesn't happen again. I guess just one of those things, you know. I wish all I want is just a quiet, peaceful life. Drama free, problem free, hospital free, doctor free. Though I am so grateful for hospitals and ambulances and doctors and nurses. I'm so grateful to them for helping me through the surgery. I'm so grateful. What would we do without these orthopedic surgeons working on us when we fracture our hips and bones? What would we do without them? You know? We need them for emergencies like this. But boy, I would love to go through life without needing them, you know? Without breaking, fracturing any bones, you know? Why can't we just go through life problem-free, fracture-free, hospital-free, surgery-free, drama-free? But, you know, yes, that's what we came to Earth for the full human experience, the good, bad, and the ugly. You know, just to know what it's like being a fragile little human being, especially me, particularly small and fragile. Well, I don't know just how fragile I was until 2 years ago. For those of you who don't know, I'm now cancer-free 2 years. Yeah, I did go through chemotherapy. So before I got sick, I felt strong. I felt invincible. I was like, I'm always healthy. I hardly ever get sick. I'm so happy. But I took it for granted. Yeah, I took all that for granted. I took my perfect health for granted. I didn't even need to see the doctor. I didn't ever have to see the doctor for any health condition, really. I did go see the doctor for the healthy checkup, and that was it, where everything was checked out okay, blood pressure just fine, always be given a clean bill of health, may have had flu a few times in my life. You know, you haven't even had the flu in many years. Haven't ever had a call out sick in many years. Because of before the cancer, never even had to call out sick from work for many years because didn't even get the flu. Perfect health. And so I thought, well, I'm strong and invincible. I felt like I was strong and invincible, even though I was just a teeny tiny little woman. And now I feel more fragile than ever, more vulnerable than ever. Yeah, just faced with my own humanity. And it's okay to acknowledge I'm just a fragile little human being, you know, because that's what I'm living in. This body is fragile. It's it's not made to last forever, but we are, because we are not our bodies. We are our spirits, our souls, which are eternal, and that's why there is no death for us. When our body dies, we just step out of our body into immortality. That's all. It's like shedding off an old coat, taking off an old coat. Yeah. So I learned this because I listened to a lot of NDE videos on YouTube. NDE stands for near-death experiences, for people who did leave their bodies and came back to tell about it. They all said, hey, listen, when I actually died, because they died for a few minutes, before CPR brought them back to life. When I died, there was actually no death. I simply stepped out of my body and then I got back into my body. That's all. The process is a whole lot different for people. Yeah, for everybody, the process may be a little different or it may be similar. Yeah. So Adam, I hope you're okay. And so yeah, your story made me smile, made me laugh. I can just see it. You got banged up carrying your pizza home. You managed to save it. Got banged up in the process, scrapes and bruises, but you didn't get hurt. So you're a strong guy, Adam. I don't think you ever broke any bones, Adam, because you would have told me if you did. I think most people manage to never get broken bones. This is the first time I fractured a bone, and I sure hope it's my last time. I had a long talk with my brother this morning. Yeah. So we don't ever get to see each other, but we talk on Messenger. Um, Sometimes very frequently, sometimes not very frequently. Now, now that I'm hurt, recovering at home, he's more concerned about me. So he would message me every day, almost every day, to check on me. But we talked for almost an hour today, which was a long, long talk, you know. We were just reminiscing about our childhood, about old friends we had, you know. I was asking about, so what happened to who? What happened to who? What happened to all these friends that we used to have when we were so young? Just reminiscing that I didn't keep in touch with. Because I'm not a socializer. I don't keep up with friends, so I don't really see them. Because, I'm an introvert, and so I don't really like to socialize too much. I find that socializing drains energy out of me, really. That is very tiring to socialize, so I don't invite people to my home, really. I just like to enjoy my peace and quiet. I don't know if anybody are like me. Very few, I would imagine. Um, Maybe those of you who are older. Yeah, because socializing can be so tiring and draining. Takes a lot out of you, a lot of energy out of you. A lot of your time too. It's almost an hour since I talked. Rambling on as usual. Don't even remember what I said. Just saying whatever pops in my head. Coming to you without any planning nothing about what I'm going to say to you. And just letting whatever pops in my head, just say whatever pops in my head, because that's what friends do. We just say whatever is on our mind at the time, at present. So I'm gonna try and swiffer a little, just visible dog hair. I managed to do that last time. Just swiffle the visible dog hair, swiffer it, and then pick it up. I would grab onto the walker with one hand and grab onto the swiffer with the other, and I would grab onto both the walker and the swiffer, and then go a little ways and swiffer the surrounding areas just a little bit. Walk to a different area, do the same. I'm just going to do minimal, you guys. And then I got some produce to wash up. Tomatoes, apples, grapes. I want to wash them up so that they're ready to eat. Cut up my English cucumber, and I want to warm up my yellow potatoes and Brussels sprouts because I'm ready to eat too. I need to feed my dog. And I want some time to sit down and chill and watch YouTube. Just enjoy watching what it is on YouTube. Yeah. So I'll visit with you next week. Bye.